Peace, what's going down? It's DJ Pain 1 for BeatStars.com, and if there's one thing I can't stand, it's a damn dirty liar. But a lot of producers are out here spreading lies, and misinformation about the music industry without necessarily even realizing it. So what I want to do in this video is break down the top 7 myths I see spread via YouTube comments on my videos, comments on my Facebook posts, and things I read in web forums and Twitter and other social media. Now, the overall moral of this video is twofold. Number one, don't believe everything you read in internet forums or YouTube comment sections. Actually, don't believe most of it. Number two, if you haven't verified a so-called fact about the music industry, please don't go spreading it around in the comment section of every Facebook and YouTube and forum post, because what you're doing is harmful to people. The less we know, the more others with not so good intentions can take advantage of us. So let's get into this list. Top 7, I know it's an odd number, it's literally an odd number, but these are the ones that stood out to me. So number 1, and I wish this myth would just die. It's been around for so long. That myth is that when you mail beats to yourself via CD or USB, that serves as copyright protection. It doesn't. Not at all. You're just wasting money sending postage to yourself. And don't you feel kind of weird sending yourself a letter? Don't you have friends? Number 2, that publishing equals copyright protection. It doesn't. Stop thinking that just because you registered a song with ASCAP that somehow you're protected from beat theft. Publishing has nothing to do with copyright protection. Say that to yourself 3 times before you go to sleep tonight. Number 3, that tagging a beat equals protection. Now, a lot of people will tag their beats to death because they think that's a way to prevent rappers from using their beats and releasing them without their permission. And they're right. It's going to prevent anybody from using your beats, because what happens is, especially with major label artists and singers and songwriters, they need to record to the track at least a demo to make sure that they want to purchase that beat. So if your beats are full of tags, no one's demoing to your beats. On the flip side of that, I've heard a ton of mixtapes full of beats that have the buy your beats now at blah blah blah.com throughout the whole damn tape. So to some people, tagging doesn't even matter. Number 4, producers are required to clear samples before selling beats that contain them. That's absolutely wrong. And that leads me to number 5. Producers can't copyright beats that contain uncleared samples. That's also wrong. In fact, I have a video about sample clearance and copywriting beats that contain samples. That's all on my YouTube channel. So check it out. I walk you through the whole process. Number 6, that there's a shortcut to getting major placements. Some people get lucky. Some people just grind and work super hard. Some people form relationships with artists directly. Some form relationships with people who work at labels. But if someone comes along and is charging you to shop your beats, you can't verify that they're actually shopping your beats. There have been a couple scams that I've been discussing where there were people posing as industry insiders and they were collecting money from producers to shop beats, but the people didn't even actually exist. They had fake photos that they stole off other people's Instagram pages representing them on their social media pages. So you got to be careful about that kind of thing. If you're just prepared to work hard, they can't sell you a dream because you know better. Number 7, when you sell a beat, you give up all your rights, including your publishing share of the song, to the purchaser. Now, that's part of the reason that I interviewed Menace, the man behind the beat to Designer's Panda record. A lot of people heard that he sold the beat for $200 and thought he completely got screwed, which meant that he got no royalties off the sales. People thought that he gave up all his publishing so that he wasn't getting any performance royalties. That's absolutely not true. It was a great video. BeatStars also presented that, so check that out. It's also on my YouTube page. Oh, I just realized something. I should call these the 7 deadly producer myths. It's creative. Thou shall not commit these myths. Thou shall not spread these myths. Still have to work through this whole biblical parallel, but just don't do this. Don't believe these lies and don't spread these lies. That's all I have to say. Much success to you. Peace.